Hello, everybody. Boston Tea Party here. And, well, I'm finally streaming. Hello, everybody. So, I'm just gonna finish up one build I got going here. And, yeah, still have a little bit to do with this one. And then I'm gonna show my gym. I know I promised the gym. It's been done. I meant to show it Valentine's Day, but oh well. Okay, I got the switches. Beautiful. Do I want these lights? Yeah, screw it. I'll get these lights. I need yellow wood or yellow heart, whatever it's called. I tried my best to color match everything with this one because I'm still trying to improve. And I have improved a whole lot from where I was a few years back. So, and by a few years, I mean when I started playing original House Flipper back in 2021, I wasn't all that artistic, you might as well say. In other words, I basically built them up and I didn't really add nothing. So, yeah, there's that. Did I seriously? Oh, crap. What the hell is that ticking sound? Oh well. Let me... I think like right here. Oh boy. 3 seconds or more into the game and I'm already getting pissed. You'd think that's a record, but no. That's just me at its finest. There we are. And we'll just get rid of this light. Alright, let's wire this thing up. Alright, that goes to outside lights. Not really no talking points. I'm just here just because. I mean, we got a big winter storm coming. I guess that could be a talking point, which is I was gonna stream after my brother Flawless tonight, but yeah, got a big nor'easter coming, so I figured I'll get the stream out of the way, and then if I have to charge my phone, which would be a smart idea. Obviously, just kind of mix these up a little bit. Oh, balls. I think I goofed. I totally goofed. Shocker. I started this house a couple of days ago, but eh. Oh, I do not like how that's clipping. It can stay like that. It helps me move on to my next build, I guess, so. Alright. Gonna put a couple of shelves in here for storage. That's covering the switch. No good. I'm guessing maybe a workbench or something. The way I see it, as long as you can fit a Lamborghini in there or a Rolls Royce, you're pretty much fine. I mean, it's evident from the houses I build. You should know. You should expect the highest of cars in there. I just don't see anybody putting a Toyota in a mansion. I mean, they do it, but it's just a fact. Hang on, I'm going to change that. Again, I'm trying to stick with a theme here, so... Yellow heart. Beautiful. Now we can do that. I would put these houses on mod.io, but I can't, for the life of me, figure that out. The same with Firefighter Simulator. I wanted to upload my own missions to the game, but... that's gonna be in the way. Let me see here. Kind of a little workbench here, so... Alright. And you are on the beach, so let me see if I could put a couple of surfboards up. It would make a world of sense. Okay, the last thing I want to see right now is a friggin' snow boot. I don't need a snow boot to remind me that I got 24 inches of snow coming. Here we go, surfboard. Wait, can you get wood? Oh, I so can get wood. Good. Kind of do that. Maybe make it a bit darker around the... Wait, what's just changed? Oh, the bottom. Alright. There we go. Now find a color that's suitable. That works. American cherry? Yeah, why not? Alright. Put a couple of surfboards up. Make sure the garage can clear them. I'm not going to do much decorating in the garage, again, because I only want to show off the gym, and I generally don't like my streams to go no more than an hour. The hell? Oh, that's a fishing lure. Okay. Yeah, I'll throw a couple of those in. See if I can find a fishing rod. There we are. Clearly, there's got to be a fishing rod. What the hell? Is that a weed whacker? Or is that a metal detector? Oh, I know what that thing is. That's for the skis. Okay. Boy, my eyes are really bad. Though if I find a metal detector, I will slap one up. Bowling pin. You know, no promises, but I might actually build a bowling alley in my next build. We'll see what time brings. Really? No, wait. Yep, there we go. Fishing pole. Beautiful. We'll slap a couple of these. Actually, we'll put like 3 of them. There we are. Now, I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to take forever putting individual fishing lures, but I'll put a few. Like 2 of each. Then I'll put a couple of buckets in so, you know, can dump the fish guts. See here. Evidence. Nah. Put a couple of flashlights. Awesome. Put a pair of binoculars because, say you go out on the boat. Alright. Let me check stuffed animals real quick. See if I can be a bit. Well, it's not a stuffed animal, but it'll do. Put a couple of fish ornaments. I was gonna see if I could find like a stuffed animal clownfish or something, but apparently they didn't think of that. Alright. Let's see here. I should really add fire extinguishers. Especially for the kitchen. I mean, it would make a lot of sense. Well, definitely don't need to put one in the bathroom. I mean, although fires can start in the bathroom, it's very rare. So, I mean, you gotta be a special kind of stupid to start a fire in the bathroom. But you know the saying, when there's a will, there's a way. So, how big is this pail? You just need something to dump the fish guts in when you fillet them. I guess that's good enough, unless you catch a tuna out of the ocean or something. So get a couple of those. Or if you decide to go quahogging, or, you know, you have a couple of pails to put the clams in. Ah, good old quahogging. A fun Rhode Island stable. Let's see here. We'll get a couple. Wait, is this? I guess I'll put one of those. Use your imagination. I know it's a wheelchair ramp thing, but then we'll just get like a knife to fillet with. Because nothing says I am rich like having an interior of your Rolls Royce or Lamborghini smelling like dead fish. There we are. And then I'll probably just put a freezer or something in here that you can store the fish in. Well, that certainly ain't it. There we go. Yeah, small fridge will do. Ain't like you're asking the world of. There we are. And that pretty much settles that. Now I'm gonna go. Oh, oops. Hang on a minute. Two more things. If I can find one. Now, I know for sure. Beautiful. Get one of those. Even though you really shouldn't have to worry about cold temperatures in a subtropical area, but still. There we are, air conditioning. Maybe I'll just throw up a picture right there real quick. Let's see here. Yellow wood. Yeah, see, there's two different woods here. You got yellow wood and yellow heart. So that's why I'm mostly used to saying yellow wood because, well, oh, I am in user. Duh. Alright. Let me see if I can find something with a fish. I mean, I believe I got the Jaws poster, so that's an option. But I could always put a tiger, but why? I mean, I could always put her. Oh, but nah. Right. Well, it's here somewhere. It looks like Jaws it might be because I mean that wave could work. Ah, maybe I'll go with a lighthouse. Yeah. Wonderful. All right. Well, the garage is done unless I want to put a car in here. Now I gotta go out back here and actually do the pool side. Let's see. Here, get some furniture. Um, is that really my only option? I could have sworn there was. Screw it. These'll do. Let's just get this giraffe pattern off. Change it to fishes. So dark, I'm thinking dark blue to unnecessary and uncalled for game. So yellow, whoops. Yellow heart or yellow wood? I kind of like yellow heart. See here, kind of scoot you back. Try and maintain as much of my patience as possible. That's a daunting task. I want to try and fit 4 of these here, so let's see, 3 spaces apart. Alrighty. Wonderful. Oh, there's the phlegm right on schedule. I got my coffee right beside me, so if it starts getting too overwhelming, and it will. Give them each their own table. Well, kind of. Boy. Oh, wow. See if I can do this in actual yellow wood to offset it. Yep, beautiful. Wonderful. Oh, wow. Hello. There's lag. Ah, boy. What the hell? Right. And put some other lights up. Give me a second. Much better. That should loosen up whatever phlegms. Alrighty then. Where's the switches? There they are. Alrighty. I could have sworn I did the blinds up there. Ay, ay, ay. So... Ooh. Give me it. Wow. Ay, 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 ay. Let me see if I can... You know something? I don't want to duplicate it. Ay, 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 ay. I really only use this fence anyways to see how much property I had. Just run through, huh? Let me see here real quick. Yeah, it kind of works. Alright, let me move that back. I'm gonna run right into the tree, ain't I? Ah, nope. Beautiful. Alrighty. That looks more like it. More beachy feel, I guess, versus countryside or whatever. Right. See here. Does this come out? Nope, of course it doesn't. Alright, I want to get this. Hopefully. Alright, I have an idea. Move that back one. And that can kind of cut out, because who cares? As long as you can't really see it, then who cares? They really should come out with an update where these fences line up, because this is kind of unacceptable. Alright, let me get some yellow wood. Yellow heart, whatever. Alright, the door's here somewhere. There it is. Oops. Good enough. Alright. Gonna actually mow real quick. I gotta put a fence line over here too, because I don't know about across the pond. If people sneak into your pool and they drown, you get held responsible for it. And I can certainly tell you over here, even though they trespass, snuck in, drowned it in your pool, you would still be sued for it. As if it was your fault that they snuck in and drowned it. Which is actually kind of messed up. So, obviously, when you have a pool, that's why they always say put a fence up. But to me, a fence ain't good enough unless you have basically a higher security standard. It's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people, they just put like wooden fences up with a locking door. Yeah, that's good. But I would at least have a 15-foot fence going around my pool. In other words, good luck trying to climb it. And the only way you would access the pool is by going through my house, meaning there would be no door to get through from the outside. Alright. I want to build something over here. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So, first things first, let's get rid of this damn grass. I'm really surprised Frozen District didn't come out with a Valentine's update in this game. Usually they come out with something that remains festive for every holiday. I mean, I'm not complaining or nothing. It was just pretty surprising that they still have the Christmas scenery for the home page. Usually they change that by now. Even if it's just a patch update with no new property or items or anything, they usually just change it. But I guess they're focused on that Japanese garden DLC and the pets DLC, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Wow, this is so much grass. Hmm. Yeah. Put some hedges in the front there. I believe that's the bathroom right there, so yeah, definitely gotta put a privacy hedge. For those who are too dozy to pull down a blind. My usual crew ain't in right now because, well, obviously when you see this video, you'll know it probably been a month or a month and a half or something since the last time I streamed, probably a couple of months. I honestly don't remember, but I know it's shoddy footage of the hotel I built. I know that was the last time I streamed. Well, kind of. I used my phone. And like I explained, it's because I know on PC, if a game shuts down or crashes, YouTube will still roll. But on console, for whatever reason, it doesn't. If the if the game crashes, your YouTube stream stops, which is kind of annoying. Sony should if you're streaming, Sony should make it to where the only way the stream stops is when you actually physically stop it, whether a game crashes or not. So that's something they should really work on. All right, I think that's the main majority of the grass cut up. So we're gonna come out back here, and I'm gonna put um this. Like the surfboards in the garage. You dick. Yeah, that's another thing. Sometimes the game gets possessed by Satan, I swear it. And it just does as it pleases. Which is very unacceptable. Ooh. Boy, 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 boy. Hang on a minute. That works. Now, kind of... So, we'll put the floor... Well, by will, I mean me. But whatever. We'll get the floor put in and, Wow! Lag alert. That might have been too wide. Oh well. I'll see if that actually lines up here in a second. So, 9 across. Ah, I'm away up by 1 inch, but you know what? Oh crap. That doesn't matter because I could build a flower. Oh shit. Maybe I can't. Alright. Time to take it down a notch, I guess. There we are. I should widen out the pathway a little more and then try and put that flower pot thing. If it works, it works. It don't, it don't. Sometimes these things look good on paper until you try it, and then, yeah. Alright, what was I going to do next? Right. I'm sure... I knew it was going to do that. Beautiful. Now let's put a picnic table in here and a grill. And then... red cedar. Kind of blends it in. There's that frickin' chair I was looking for. Oh well, too late. Alright, grill, I'm going to keep black, wood panels. Mahogany, red cedar. And just put a couple of plants in here to offset it. Well, it may help if I buy the bloody things first and then worry about plants, huh? My mind is somewhat there today, but I'm truly focused on this big storm that's coming, so kind of gotta take that with a grain of salt. There. Not too overpowering, and it does nicely. Alright, let me change it over to daytime real quick before the stupid flickering starts. If I can find the stairs. Here we are. Come up here. Right. Get stuck on the lamp. Now. I didn't do the fence over here. Well, that seems like me. Anyhow, hey, there's the flickering. Of course. Why the hell not? Good enough. Jesus. You think you do enough to stop the flickering, but no. Alright, I'm gonna put a palm tree right here. Kinda... Yeah, like right there will do nicely. Again, I'm not a professional gardenist or however the hell you say it, and I don't care. But you get what you get with me. I try to add a little life to it, so take that with a grain of salt, I guess. There we go. Alright. Anything I could put over here? I mean, I could put a swing set, but not much else. Oh, I know what I could probably put. Let's see here. Silver. No, we're gonna make that gold. I can't use wood on that. Well, that's a bit of a damn shame, but oh well. We'll just get a couple of these, yeah, that kind of works. let me do this real quick, even though I don't see any point in it, knowing I got... Yeah, there really is no point. Alright. Think I'm gonna finish up the inside of the house, then I'll do the grand unveiling of it. You know, apart from because I'm walking through so quick that you can somewhat make it out, but obviously not staring at it long enough for you to see it in depth, in other words. Alright, come out here. Crap. That's what I wanted to do. Let me... Why would... Hang on a minute. It's just one of those instances where... Get you questioning why they make these decisions. Wait a minute. I mean, you're not really going to see it once it's covered anyway, so... Oh my god. Hang on. Now I know what I did wrong. I did not want to touch that. Freaking game. Hang on a minute. There. Now, things should go very smoothly. Still? Alright, I have a better idea. Fuck, that wasn't it. Alright. Let's try this again. With a little bit less failure. Oh, I just noticed something. You know what? I'll redo these lights. Right. I didn't think that through. Honestly, only I could do something like that. As long as that's not poking through, I don't care. Alright. However, this is really starting to get basically one of those things you'll probably find yourself having a pissing match with the game. This... Let me move that blind up. Now... Right. Let me get the paint. It's not going to match the rest of the house because honestly I did not pay attention to what I used, but it'll be close enough. I hope. There we are. Now have to buy those RGBs again. Fun stuff. Beautiful. That, on the other hand, is so what I would expect out of this game. I know that the back piece there is uneven, but to save my sanity, I'm just done fighting with that. All right. Now, okay. Well, that's that. That's fixed. I think, how long have I been streaming so far? 53 minutes. Holy crap. Alright, well, I guess I'll give you the tour of the house even though it's not completely finished. So, there you have it. You already saw me do the garage, so no point going in there, but it's basically a glass house. You know, you come in, you got your living room area. Where's the switches? Oh, here they are. Very comfortable beach vibe, you know. So, very comfortable, if you will. It's like a laid-back beach bum style house. Right. Let me turn these lights off, because for some reason the game loves to get really angry when you run too many lights. So, you come through here. You'll have your kitchen and dining room. That's what I was trying to find for the garage, but oh well. Yeah, I'll put all your liquor assortments in there, or fruity tropical drinks, or whatever. Little bar area where you could sit. You know, just your basic runabout kitchen. Of course, we got what the hell happened there? Oh well, who cares? Moving on. You come down here, you have the pool bathroom. And no, I didn't put a sauna, unfortunately. So, if I can find a dot here. Yeah, Jack and Jill sinks like always. You know my kick by now. What the hell? This stupid game. See, Pam? That's why I told you it happens to all of us from time to time. That's why I told you don't worry about it. It's this game that loves to be a total jerk. So, if you don't know who Pam's Gaming TV 2000 is, go check her out. Because she does really good work too. So, I will shout her out again at the end of the video. So, there we are. Right. So, you know, vanity lights up and everything. Oh, I already turned it off. Oops. It's this light. Now you come in here. You have, you know, just a small home office. So, yeah. Come out here. I didn't put a light out right here or nothing, but who cares? Use your imagination. You could say it's like a house that got foreclosed on or whatever. You come upstairs. I was gonna put like a couch or something right. You know what? I probably still could. Give me a second. Let me see what I can do real quick. I mean, obviously, I know it's not going to be a buy low house because, well, since this is sandbox mode, there's no way he can get his greasy mitts on it, even if I left it a total disaster. So that's the beautiful part. What the hell? There we go. Wait, now, why are you being a twat? Cut it out. Make sure we ain't got the goofy beaver. Also, gotta make sure I ain't gonna get something that's gonna get me copyrighted, like Scooby-Doo. I mean, I honestly don't care if I get demonetized or copyrighted because my channel ain't popular enough anyways. But just the same, I got a couple of friends across the pond that wouldn't want to see that because I do put content up, they do enjoy it. So, I kind of try my hardest not to end up in that situation. Just do this real quick. Clearly it doesn't understand. What a surprise. There we go. And then I'll just get a couch. Couch and a rug and a couple side tables and we're golden. think that'll do nicely. That's what she said. Oh, beautiful. Now, let's see, yellow wood, blah, 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 blah. Awesome, and gold. Because you know my style. It's not bougie. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's big. That's what she said. Moving on. Right. You would think for coffee tables, that was more like a single person dining room table. Live alone. That's better. Kind of go on the last line. Close enough. And then just put down a throw down rug. Yeah, kind of spice things up. Uh, Kind of don't want that glitching through the glass, but you know what? It's not a big deal. And just put a clock and we're good. There. I say that works out perfectly. Um, Now you come in here, I would have added more things in here, obviously. Like the vanity right there for the makeup. And I probably would have put a picture there, but you get the idea. Would I do more here later on down the road? I mean, yeah, more than likely. But obviously, walk-in closet, all that good garbage. Same thing up here. You got your master bathroom. So, yeah. And then, of course, you can just look out straight at the beach. And that's pretty much all there is to this one. Like I said, unless I decide to do more, that's all there is to this one. Now, we'll come out here and we're going to load to the main menu. I don't think this will save as a thumbnail, but oh well. Let's go to the gym now. And I'll show you my gym. Continue game. And let me get a drink of my coffee. I know normally I put multi-property showcase if I'm showing more than one, but oh well. Nobody cares. Lay off the horn. Oh, wow, wow. Holy crap. Of course it's nighttime. Give me a second. I do have a cot bed here, but where it is, I don't want to show that section yet. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to introduce you to my gym, formerly known as Fucklag Karen's, because why not name a gym that when you get a bunch of entitled people act entitled? I mean, it's your basic style gym setup. You come in, you swipe your card to sign in, and you have your where you can lift weights, where you can see the late. And yes, this is a ladies' gym. For those who haven't figured it out, now you can see the ladies get on the floor and oh, yeah, you get the idea. Watch them lift their weights and do their thing. And now, of course, as you come up here, you have your simple workout area. They can watch TV, while they're working out. So basically, again, it's a gym, so it's a whole basic workout layout. You come in here, well, you have your simple just bathroom. And that's about it for this side of the gym. Of course, it would help if I could understand what the hell I'm doing. And for those who don't know, I used the formal fun fair. Like the hotel, I used the fun fair. So you come straight across here, well, you got MMA. So what? Fuck. Come on, game. What's more fun than watching some Karens pound the snot out of each other? There can only be one top bitch in this gym, and I'm pretty sure you know where this is going. So, yeah, get in and watch them beat the crap out of each other. A fun show for you, but not for the one that's carried out on a stretcher. And of course, over here's the studio where you have different classes. So you have plenty of space in here. Again, I'll turn the lights on. Not sure why it's daytime, but so the ladies can come in here and shake their groove thing. And the classes, as always, fitness boot camp starts at 5:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Butts and guts, 7:30 to 8:30. And then, of course, Zumba, 8:30 to 10. So, there are more classes I could have put, but I don't know. And then, here's the most inspiring thing you can be. For those, I should have gave the warning first, but oh well. Embrace your inner C word. And what better way to put that than red, white, and blue? Now, you come back in here. Where's the hell's the switch? There we go. Again, just some pictures, all that good stuff. Try to make it a little fancy, but it is what it is. You come in here. Oh, wow. You come in here, of course, is the main bathroom with the showers and the sauna. You need one of those in every gym. Right. You ready for this one? There's a pool, but it has a name. Pregger's Pool. Haha. Taking a crack at all pregnant women out there, especially in Italy. Haha. Yeah. Still savage. Anyhow, I didn't do a whole lot in here. Obviously, I put the big pool. So, you know, you want to do pool workouts, you can. And of course, fire exits for when just because you feel like pulling a fire alarm and watching all the women run out of the gym. Maybe some in just towels. Oh, yeah. Well, there may be some repercussions, but maybe worth it. All right. Now, you know how it's said. Oh, right. And then just the office. All right. Now you know how I said there was something else here? Well, there is. Now, you thought I could just do a gym and that would be it? No, 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 no. My brother, this one's for you. You come through here, which is the secret entrance to. You come down here, and you may think, a tunnel. Well, that's boring. What's so secret about that? Oh, you just wait and see. Here is where you gotta not only show your ID for various reasons, but it also costs to get in. You just can't walk in. I meant to show this on Saturday, but I got tied up with other things. So you come in here. Turn the lights off. You have your bar. But now you come down here and what do I have? An underground strip club. Yes. I did all Valentine's Day colors, but fortunately I didn't show it on Valentine's Day, but here it is now. So, yeah. This is where the place where all the men can go while their ladies are working out. So, yeah. I'm not gonna, yeah, so you have your bathroom. And that's it. That's all there is to this one. So I'm gonna load into another property. Where exactly, I don't know. I'll load into, I'll put my office there. And I'll get the shout outs out of the way now in case the game crashes, because it probably will. And that'll tie it up for this. What the fuck? Oh. So, if you like what you saw here, you know the drill. Leave a thumbs up. And also, don't forget to check out Pam's Gaming TV 2000. She does really good builds. If you're more into comfy style builds versus bigger builds, then she's a channel to check out. Give me a second. She does mostly comfy, warm, and inviting builds. Now, you want someone who rants, doesn't give a crap what anyone thinks, but he also does House Flipper. Or you want something related to this? He also does WWP, and you can watch the ladies pound the snot out of each other. That's my brother, Flawless Rage 2. So go check him out as well because he puts out great content like House Flipper. So if the language doesn't bother you, then go check him out. That's all I'm going to say. And now, word to the wise, don't ever feel, how am I going to appropriate this? Don't ever feel discouraged if what people think of you. Because there's only, don't mind me, I'm still half asleep. I'm trying to word this in a way, you know. Look, I'll just give it to you straight, okay? There's always one out there that's always loved you first, and that's God. So even if no one down here cares about you, don't get discouraged. Because you're gonna find a lot of hate in the world. No, and someone's always gonna find something to hate you over, no matter what you do. So if you're a loner, don't be depressed over it. Actually embrace it because you're not dealing with the world at that point. And the minute you stop giving a crap of what the world thinks about you, you would feel so much better physically and mentally. I stopped giving a crap about what the world thought of me years ago, and I've been better ever since. So don't do nothing to try and impress the world. If they can't accept you for who you are, then they're not really your friends. And furthermore, if you gotta do something to keep impressing them, then they're only out for a visual impression out of you versus who you are. That's all I got to say. Now, I'd like to thank you all for watching. And again, don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up, though you probably won't, but like I said, I stopped giving a crap. So, yeah. Once the gym sells, as long as the game doesn't crash, then the stream will end. But that's why I'm thanking you all now. Alright, let's move on to the selling part. Wow, no buy low. Alright, Francis Lee is buying Karen's. It's all hers. She must be a Karen. Righty on then. Alrighty. Well, I gotta go prepare for this blizzard now, so take care, everyone. Bye bye.